Hey guys, what's happening? Back with another book review for you guys. I was actually just about to fall asleep and then I realized I forgot to do this video for you. So that's why I'm here. Didn't want to short shift you guys. So let's talk about volume 3 of Marvel 2-in-1, Remembrance of Things Past, covering Marvel 2-in-1 numbers 37 to 52, annuals 2, 3, and 4, and Avengers annual number 7, which starts off with a slam-banging team-up of the Avengers. In Avengers annual number 7, the Avengers taking on Thanos. Yes, I said it correctly. Thanos, guys, not Thanos. Thanos. And then it leads into part 2, which is the Marvel 2-in-1 annual number 2, where the Thing and Spider-Man join up with the Avengers to take on Thanos and Captain Marvel and all that stuff. It felt almost like the movie Infinity War and Endgame, even though I know not really, but in a way it was just funny how you had Spider-Man, you had the Avengers, you had the Thing, who was not in the movie. I know that, obviously, but it's interesting how it had echoes from a past story from the 70s, which for 1977 was pretty fucking awesome. Pardon my language, but I just absolutely enjoyed this 2-part story to kick off this book, which I know you look at Marvel 2-in-1, you're like, do I really want to buy this book? A team up book involving the Thing. I say yeah, at least for the 2 first issues alone. But later on, of course, throughout the book, the Thing teams up with a select group of really interesting characters. Of course, Hulk and Captain America, Hercules. He even teams up with the Yancey Street Gang at one point. In this volume, it introduces the Machine Smith, I believe issue 47 or 48. They celebrate the 50th issue where he meets his old Thing self from the past when he was a lumpy piece of clay. Nothing really in the way of any remarkable stories. I did like the Hollywood issue when he goes to fight the Hulk. Well, not fight the Hulk. Well, he does fight the Hulk, but in it, they say he teams up with the Hulk. It was at 45 or 46, I forget. But the featured guest star is the Hulk, and the Thing is upset because the Hulk has his own TV show, which he did back then, the Lou Ferrigno TV show. So it's like an in-joke, another in-joke Easter egg. And the Thing is pissed off that Hollywood, I'm gonna put this down, that Hollywood would decide to give the Hulk a TV show and not the Thing. So he goes to Hollywood, and of course he meets this Hollywood producer who's a sleazy Jewish type guy, and he calls him baby, and Thing is like, okay, yeah, baby, okay, yeah. How about my TV show, And it was actually written and penciled by Alan Kupperberg. There were a lot of people who actually who had their hand in the set of stories. Marv Wolfman, yet again. Marv Wolfman gets credit, right? He only did like 2 issues. But you got Marv Wolfman, Jim Starlin, by the way, wrote and penciled the 2 Thanos stories, the annuals. Ron Wilson, Sal Buscema, and Alan Kupperberg. There's also like Peter Gillis wrote a story or 2. Joe Duffy did a story. David Michelinie actually did not get a credit. He did the annual 4. Him and some other guy, they didn't get any credit. The writers or the pencilers didn't get any credit, which was pretty odd. Bill Mantlo did something. The usual suspects of late 70s artists and pencilers. But I love the ending. I hope you guys get a chance to read this volume. Volume 3, by the way, of Marvel 2-in-1. There's a joke about I'll say. Actually, I want to show you guys because it's funny. Hold on. Because it's really, whoa. Can't believe how close I got there. Hold on. Battle in Burbank. Okay, so it's issue 46, by the way. Issue 46 of Marvel 2-in-1. Where'd my glasses go? Shit, I'm always never prepared. Okay. It's page 274. Actually, it's like towards the end. What I love about it, guys, is that they make fun of the Thing. I mean, they make fun of the Hulk and the Lou Ferrigno TV show. But at the end here, the producer gives the Hulk, gives the Thing, Thing in the Family, which is a takeoff on All in the Family. And they even draw Carol O'Connor, Archie Bunker, alongside the Thing. I just thought this last panel was hilarious. And he said, what do you call him? Like an orange meathead? Hold on. Oh, God. Okay, guys, I'm screwing this up. Never mind. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. Read the book. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, in All in the Family, Carol O'Connor calls Rob Reiner, his son-in-law, meathead. And the Thing makes a joke about, oh, so I guess what am I, the orange meathead? I don't know. The Thing just makes a comment on All in the Family. And it's funny because it was a real life show. And the way they draw Carol O'Connor, Archie Bunker, is just funny. And the Thing is like right next to him. I don't know, I just got a good chuckle from that. Maybe you guys won't understand. If you're a Gen Zer or a millennial, you'll probably won't get the reference. But for us old people, we'll get it. It's funny. Anyway, nothing, I mean, other than that, the Hollywood issue, there really wasn't anything big in the way of any surprises. I mean, the first appearance, like I said, of Machine Smith, Project Pegasus, the Thing fights the Skrulls from that planet where everybody's like a gangster from like Fantastic Four 90 and 91. When he goes to the prison planet where everybody's like a gangster, which is based on the Star Trek episode in the 60s. They did like the same thing where they go to the planet where everyone's like a gangster, real original Stan and Jack. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It was, nothing was really spectacular, like too spectacular, but it's an enjoyable read. I know Marvel 2-in-1 51 appeared in, that's the poker issue. So that one appeared in Ms. Marvel Volume 1. And Marvel 2-in-1 number 52 is his team up with Moon Knight. And that also appears in Moon Knight Volume 1. So if you already own Ms. Marvel and Moon Knight Volume 1, you'll already have issues 51 and 52. But it bears repeating, reading again, I should say. Repeat reading again. What else? There was a 3-parter with 37, 8, and 9. And then 40 and 41 was the Black Panther Brother Voodoo team up. That was a weird one because there's like this vampiric Zuvembi that they have to deal with. Like by 41, now they've introduced voodoo and Zuvembi, zombie voodoo cursed people, and they have to go to Africa. Oh yeah, Idi Amin makes an appearance in the book. The real life Ugandan dictator, that piece of shit who ruled Uganda from 1971 to 1979. Yeah, the thing, and Black Panther, they all deal with Idi Amin Dada. For those of you who don't know, that's the character that Forrest Whitaker played in the movie The Last King of Scotland, which won him the Academy Award. It's that character, that guy. And yeah, another celebrity appearing in, or not celebrity, but a famous figure, historical figure appearing in a comic book. Those always get me. It's like when a famous celebrity appears on a TV show or a soap opera. It's like, oh, look at that. They're playing themselves, It's just funny. It's weird seeing them interact with superheroes. Like, again, our world and the Marvel Universe have the same people, but they have superheroes and we don't, unless you consider firefighters and police officers and soldiers superheroes, which I do, but I'm not a Republican. But that's another story. We're not going to go into that. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm just filibustering, trying to fill in. Yeah, short and sweet video. I recommend it. Again, it's a team up book, so there's no real consistent thread. I mean, there's some storylines that continue on with each other. Issue 44 was pretty good. That one had Thing and Hercules team up to save Zeus from these 3 giants. And but the Thing is telling a story to a bunch of camp kids, these kids that are so unruly. What I really love and commend is the Thing's attitude. And it's so New York and so old school, but it's very endearing and charming. He's a big, like, tough guy, but he's a softie. I love the Thing. I love Ben Grimm. And I loved, like, having to read Fantastic Four 11 and then reading this, so that was on purpose, because you can't get enough of the Thing. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna probably read Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Quest for the Shield, or that's actually gonna be right over here. Let me pull that out. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be the next book I read. And it pretty much collects the Korvac saga, which is in Volume 10 of Avengers, the Yesterday Quest. But like I said, I don't look at it as double dipping as a bad thing. I look at it as an opportunity to read this fucking kick-ass space epic opera storyline, or space opera epic. Like Star Wars, it's like watching a movie over and over. You get the chance to read a beautiful piece of literature in comic book form once again. So, take that as you will. And yeah, I can't wait to read the first 6 issues of the new Guardians of the Galaxy series, which starts in 1990. So we get like the first 6 issues. We're going to be getting Volume 3 later this year. So that'll be like issues 7 through 20. So we'll get like 14 more issues of the new series. Excuse me. What else we got? And Marvel Team Up 86. We get also Ms. Marvel 23, which is the last issue of Ms. Marvel. Yeah, it's pretty good, guys. Covering 1978 to 1990. But it actually makes a big jump from 1980 to 1990. But yeah. Next one, guys. 496 pages. Can't wait to read it. Guardians of the Galaxy, Quest for the Shield. All right, guys, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, or don't, whatever you choose. But I'll see you guys in a couple days. Keep reading these epics. I'll see you next time. Bye.